Finding inner peace, 10 Stoic principles for a meaningful life. In our daily lives, it is quite common to blame circumstances or other people. We often seek to explain our failures or difficulties by attributing them to external factors, bad luck, or the actions of others. However, in Stoic philosophy, this is seen as a major obstacle on the path to personal growth and inner peace. Let's explore the Stoic lesson on stopping the blame game and discover how to live a more fulfilling life. Chapter 1. Embrace what you can control. In the face of life's relentless challenges, Stoic philosophy teaches us a crucial lesson. Our true power lies not in attempting to change the world around us, but in mastering our responses to it. Marcus Aurelius, a Stoic philosopher and Roman emperor, encapsulates this wisdom succinctly. You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. This concept is foundational to Stoic thought and serves as a guiding principle for navigating manipulation and adversity. In our everyday lives, we are constantly bombarded with external pressures, whether in our personal relationships, workplaces, or social environments. These pressures can often lead us to feel overwhelmed or manipulated. For instance, consider the modern workplace, where office politics and manipulative colleagues can create a storm of stress. Imagine a scenario where a coworker attempts to undermine your efforts by spreading rumors or taking credit for your work. Such behavior can be disheartening and frustrating. However, the Stoic approach encourages you to focus not on changing the coworker's actions, but on how you respond to them. By concentrating on your own behavior and choices, you preserve your peace of mind and maintain your integrity. This doesn't mean ignoring the situation, but rather responding to it in a manner that aligns with your values. For example, if you're faced with unjust criticism, instead of reacting with anger or defensiveness, you could choose to address the issue calmly, seek constructive feedback, or simply focus on improving your work. This approach not only helps you remain composed, but also minimizes the manipulative influence others might have over you. Sarah's experience at her previous job highlights this principle. She was frequently undermined by a colleague who would take credit for her contributions. Rather than getting caught up in office drama or retaliating, Sarah chose to focus on her own work and maintained a high standard of professionalism. By doing so, she not only preserved her sense of self-worth, but also earned the respect of her peers and supervisors. Her dedication to focusing on what she could control allowed her to thrive despite the challenging environment. The lesson here is clear. By focusing on what is within your control, your actions, your thoughts, and your reactions, you empower yourself to navigate challenges with resilience and clarity. This Stoic practice helps you avoid being manipulated by external circumstances and strengthens your ability to remain true to your principles. Chapter 2. Master your emotions. In Stoic philosophy, mastering your emotions is not about suppressing them, but about understanding and guiding them effectively. The Stoics believed that while we cannot always control what happens to us, we can control how we respond to it emotionally. As Seneca, another prominent Stoic philosopher, stated, "We are more concerned about our own opinions than we are about the actual events themselves." Consider a situation where you receive unexpected criticism from a close friend or colleague. The initial emotional reaction might be one of hurt or anger. Stoic philosophy suggests that instead of being overwhelmed by these emotions, you should take a step back and analyze them. Reflect on the source of your emotions and whether they are a result of external events or your internal perceptions. Imagine you're in a heated discussion with a friend who criticizes your recent decisions. Instead of reacting impulsively with frustration, a Stoic approach would be to pause and consider the underlying cause of your emotional response. Are you feeling defensive because you value their opinion highly? Or is their criticism touching on insecurities you have? By identifying these triggers, you can address them more constructively. For instance, if the criticism resonates with areas where you believe you could improve, use it as an opportunity for personal growth. On the other hand, if the criticism is unfounded, recognize that it is not within your control and focus on maintaining your composure. This practice aligns with the Stoic belief that our reactions are more important than the events themselves. In practice, mastering your emotions can lead to more meaningful and productive interactions. For example, when faced with a challenging situation at work, such as an unfair evaluation or a disagreement with a supervisor, rather than letting anger cloud your judgment, approach the situation with a calm and rational mindset. This will enable you to respond thoughtfully, maintain professionalism, and navigate the situation effectively. Anna, a manager who faced frequent conflicts with her team, used Stoic principles to transform her approach. Instead of reacting with frustration, she learned to manage her emotions and approach each conflict with empathy and understanding. This not only improved her relationships with her team, but also enhanced her effectiveness as a leader. By mastering your emotions, you align with the Stoic principle that true power comes from within. This inner strength enables you to handle external challenges with grace and composure, ultimately leading to a more balanced and fulfilling life. Chapter 3. Cultivate resilience. In Stoic philosophy, resilience is a key virtue that enables us to navigate life's challenges with strength and dignity. The Stoics believe that while we cannot always control external events, we can control our responses to them. This concept is deeply embedded in the teachings of Marcus Aurelius, who emphasized that resilience comes from within and is shaped by our mindset. Consider the metaphor of a tree bending in the wind. A tree that is rigid and unyielding may break under strong gusts, while one that bends and sways with the wind remains standing. Similarly, in our lives, cultivating resilience involves adapting to change and adversity without breaking down. Imagine you face a significant setback, such as losing a job or experiencing a personal loss. The Stoic approach would be to acknowledge the difficulty of the situation, but focus on how you respond to it. Rather than succumbing to despair or frustration, see the challenge as an opportunity for growth and self-improvement. Take, for example, the life of Epictetus, a Stoic philosopher who endured great hardships, including slavery. Despite his circumstances, Epictetus taught that we should focus on what is within our control and not be swayed by external conditions. He believed that true resilience comes from maintaining a sense of inner freedom and composure, regardless of external pressures. Consider the case of Maya, who faced a severe health diagnosis. Instead of being overwhelmed by fear and helplessness, Maya chose to adopt a Stoic mindset. She focused on what she could control: her response to the diagnosis, her attitude towards treatment, and her ability to find meaning in her experience. This approach not only helped her cope with her situation, but also empowered her to live with purpose and resolve. To cultivate resilience, practice the Stoic principle of amor fati, or love of fate. Embrace your circumstances, regardless of their nature, and see them as opportunities for growth. By accepting and adapting to what life brings, you strengthen your capacity to endure and thrive. In everyday life, this might involve facing challenges with a positive and proactive attitude. If you encounter a problem at work or in your personal life, approach it with the mindset that it is an opportunity to develop your skills and character. By focusing on solutions and maintaining a balanced perspective, you build resilience and enhance your ability to handle future difficulties. By cultivating resilience, you align with the Stoic belief that our inner strength and mindset determine our ability to withstand life's trials. This approach not only helps you endure adversity, but also fosters a deeper sense of purpose and fulfillment in life. Chapter 4. Master the Art of Control. One of the core teachings of Stoic philosophy is the distinction between what we can and cannot control. According to the Stoics, true happiness and inner peace come from focusing only on what is within our control and letting go of concern over things that are outside our control. This principle is key to managing stress, frustration, and disappointment in life. In his Enchiridion, Epictetus reminds us that some things are within our power, our thoughts, actions, and responses, while others, such as external events, the opinions of others, or the outcomes of our efforts, are beyond our control. The Stoic philosophy teaches us to accept this reality and direct our energy towards controlling our own mind and behavior. Imagine you're in a situation where someone speaks negatively about you behind your back. The Stoic response is not to be consumed by anger or frustration about what others think or say, but instead to focus on how you respond to the situation. You can't control their words, but you can control your own actions and thoughts. A Stoic would choose to act with integrity and remain indifferent to outside opinions that don't affect their true character. The story of Viktor Frankl, a Holocaust survivor and author of Man's Search for Meaning, beautifully illustrates this Stoic principle. Despite the horrific circumstances he endured in concentration camps, Frankl realized that while his physical conditions were beyond his control, his internal response to suffering was within his power. He famously said, "Everything can be taken from a man but one thing, the last of the human freedoms, to choose one's attitude in any given set of circumstances." This reflects the Stoic mindset of focusing on inner control, no matter the external chaos. In everyday life, this principle can help us navigate stressful situations. When faced with a challenging task at work, for example, we may not control the outcome or the opinions of others, but we can control our efforts and attitude. Instead of worrying about what might happen, we focus on doing our best in the present moment. By shifting our focus from uncontrollable outcomes to our own actions, we reduce anxiety and frustration. To master the art of control, practice mindfulness and self-awareness. When faced with a difficult situation, pause and ask yourself, is this something I can control? If the answer is no, practice letting go and focusing your energy on what you can influence, your thoughts, emotions, and behaviors. Over time, this will help you develop a sense of calm and clarity, no matter the external circumstances. By mastering the art of control, you align with the Stoic belief that peace of mind comes from focusing on what is within your power. This practice not only helps you stay composed in the face of adversity, but also leads to a more balanced and meaningful life. Chapter 5. Acceptance of Fate, Amor Fati. A core concept of Stoicism is amor fati, which translates to love of fate. This idea goes beyond mere acceptance of whatever happens in life. It encourages us to embrace and even love the events, both good and bad, as part of the larger tapestry of our existence. By adopting this mindset, we stop resisting reality and begin to see every experience as an opportunity for growth and self-improvement. The Stoics believe that everything that happens is part of the natural order, governed by reason and the universe's will. Thus, instead of cursing fate or wishing things were different, we should view everything that comes our way as necessary for our development. Marcus Aurelius, in his Meditations, urged himself to accept every event, remarking, "What happens to each individual is a part of the interweaving and enfolding of destiny. Each is a strand of the whole fabric of life." This mindset can have a profound effect on how we handle life's challenges. When something doesn't go as planned, A relationship ends, a job opportunity falls through, or we face unexpected hardships. The practice of amor fati encourages us to view these events not as obstacles, but as part of the path we are meant to walk. Instead of feeling resentment or regret, we find a sense of peace, knowing that even these difficulties are part of our journey. The Roman Emperor Marcus Aurelius demonstrated this belief during his reign. Despite facing endless challenges, wars, personal loss, political betrayal, he consistently maintained his composure and inner calm, grounded in the belief that everything was part of a greater plan. His ability to accept what life threw at him without resistance allowed him to lead with wisdom and clarity, regardless of external chaos. In contemporary life, amor fati can help us adopt a more positive outlook. Consider someone who loses their job unexpectedly. Instead of succumbing to frustration and anger, a Stoic would see this as a chance for reflection and new opportunities. Perhaps this loss is a gateway to pursuing a more fulfilling career or discovering personal passions that had been neglected. By loving what fate brings, we transform adversity into growth. Practicing amor fati requires us to stop fighting reality. It means letting go of the illusion that we are entitled to a life free of challenges, and instead embracing everything, even the hardships, as part of a meaningful existence. This doesn't mean we stop striving for improvement or better outcomes, but we stop resisting the flow of life and learn to work with it. By accepting and loving our fate, we cultivate resilience and inner peace. Every setback becomes a stepping stone, every challenge an opportunity. With amor fati, we move through life with grace, knowing that whatever happens, it is precisely what we need to evolve into our best selves. ChatGPT Kote Makloi, Heikim Chakakthong, Chapter 6, Controlling Thoughts and Emotions. One of the core lessons of Stoicism is the ability to control one's own thoughts and emotions. In Stoic philosophy, the sages believe that while we cannot control external circumstances, we can fully control how we respond to them. This requires a deep understanding of oneself and mindfulness in every thought and emotion. In modern life, we are often swept away by intense emotional situations, anger, fear, anxiety, without realizing that these emotions actually stem from how we interpret events rather than from the events themselves. The Stoics teach that if we change the way we perceive and think about situations, we can change how we feel. Epictetus, one of the renowned Stoic philosophers, said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." When we encounter a difficult situation, instead of reacting automatically and thoughtlessly, we can pause, observe our thoughts, and choose how to respond. For example, if someone insults us, instead of becoming angry immediately, we can reflect on the idea that those words do not affect our value unless we allow them to. This lesson applies not only to negative situations, but also to successes. When we achieve success or gain fame, we also need to control our thoughts to avoid becoming arrogant or getting swept up in illusions of self-worth. This self-control helps us maintain humility and mindfulness amidst life's temptations. Marcus Aurelius, the emperor and Stoic philosopher, often reminded himself that emotions like anger or worry have no benefit unless we allow them to control us. He wrote in Meditations, "If you are distressed by anything external, the pain is not due to the thing itself, but to your estimate of it, and this you have the power to revoke at any moment." To control thoughts and emotions, the Stoics encourage us to practice mindfulness in every moment. This does not mean suppressing emotions, but understanding that we have the power to choose how we respond. By practicing this control, we become stronger in facing difficulties and maintaining calm in any situation. In today's world, where stress and tension are inevitable parts of life, the lesson of controlling thoughts and emotions becomes even more important. By learning to manage our inner world, we not only avoid negative emotions, but also attain peace and mindfulness in all circumstances. Chapter 7: Peace in Facing Challenges. Lessons from Stoic Philosophy. Life is never short of challenges and difficulties. They can come in many forms, from personal and professional issues to unexpected events. A crucial part of maintaining inner peace is the ability to face these challenges calmly and effectively. Stoic philosophy offers valuable tools and strategies that allow us not only to overcome obstacles, but also to learn and grow from them. Why facing challenges is important. Facing challenges is not only a natural part of life, but also an opportunity for personal development. According to Stoicism, facing difficulties calmly helps us test and strengthen Stoic virtues such as patience, self-control, and courage. This is how we build inner peace and become stronger in life. Stoic principles for facing challenges. Accept and view challenges as part of life. According to Stoicism, challenges are an unavoidable part of life, and accepting them is the first step toward facing them effectively. Acceptance of difficulties as part of the journey helps us stay calm and avoid being overwhelmed by frustration or anger. Example: dealing with sudden changes at work. When faced with sudden changes at work, such as a major shift in your role or responsibilities, accepting that change as a part of life helps you remain calm. Instead of feeling pressured, view it as an opportunity to learn and develop new skills. Maintain an optimistic mindset and focus on what you can control. Stoicism emphasizes the importance of maintaining an optimistic mindset and focusing on what you can control. When facing challenges, staying optimistic allows you to approach situations positively and find solutions rather than worry about uncontrollable factors. Example: handling a failed project. If a project you've worked hard on fails, maintaining an optimistic mindset allows you to see the failure as an opportunity to learn and improve in the future. Focusing on what you can control, such as how you manage the project and work with your team, can help you grow and succeed in upcoming projects. Apply the premeditatio malorum principle. The premeditatio malorum, or preparing for the worst, is a Stoic method for facing difficulties. By imagining potential challenges and difficulties, you can mentally and emotionally prepare to face them more effectively. Example: preparing for business challenges. When starting a new business, applying the premeditatio malorum principle helps you anticipate potential difficulties, such as competition or market changes. This allows you to prepare response strategies and minimize the shock when real problems arise. Develop courage to face challenges. Courage is a crucial virtue in Stoicism, enabling us to face difficulties and challenges with resilience and strength. Developing courage doesn't mean being fearless. It means knowing how to act and move forward despite fear and difficulties. Example: facing public criticism. When confronted with public criticism, courage helps you overcome the fear or shame that might come with it. Instead of reacting emotionally, you can remain calm, listen, and learn from the criticism to improve yourself. Seek support from the community and others. In Stoicism, seeking support from the community and those around you is an important part of facing challenges. When encountering difficulties, sharing your concerns and seeking help from others can help you get through tough times and maintain inner peace. Example: finding support in a discussion group. When facing difficulties in personal or professional life, joining a discussion group or seeking support from friends and loved ones can offer valuable advice and assistance. Sharing and receiving support can help you feel relieved and motivated to continue facing challenges. Real-life example: applying Stoicism to everyday challenges. Consider a situation in everyday life, such as facing a major storm or an unexpected event. Applying Stoic principles such as accepting challenges as part of life, maintaining an optimistic mindset, practicing the premeditatio malorum principle, developing courage, and seeking support can help you stay calm and overcome the situation effectively. Conclusion. Maintaining peace while facing challenges is a crucial part of achieving success and happiness in life. Stoic philosophy provides valuable principles and strategies to help us not only overcome challenges, but also learn and grow from them. By accepting challenges as part of life, maintaining an optimistic mindset, applying the premeditatio malorum principle, developing courage, and seeking support from the community, we can maintain inner peace and succeed in difficult times. Chapter 8. Self-control in life, mastering emotions and actions according to Stoic philosophy. One of the core principles of Stoic philosophy is self-control, the ability to manage one's emotions and actions regardless of external circumstances. In modern life, we often find ourselves swept up in emotions such as anger, fear, or anxiety. Stoic philosophy teaches that we can achieve self-control by focusing on what we can control and letting go of what lies beyond our power. Why is self-control important? Self-control helps us maintain calmness and balance in life, even when faced with difficult situations. When we can manage our emotions, we are no longer swayed by external events and can make more rational and wise decisions. This not only makes us stronger, but also allows us to live a more meaningful and fulfilling life. Stoic principles for developing self-control. Focus on what you can control. Stoicism emphasizes that we should focus only on what we can control, such as our thoughts, actions, and reactions. Other factors, such as the emotions of others, social circumstances, or outcomes, are beyond our control. Example: handling criticism from others. When you receive unwanted criticism, remembering that you can only control your own reaction helps you stay calm. Instead of feeling offended, focus on how you can improve and grow from the criticism. Do not let emotions dictate your actions. In Stoic philosophy, emotions like anger, fear, or anxiety are seen as obstacles to self-control. When we let emotions dictate our actions, we are more likely to make mistakes or unwise decisions. Instead of reacting emotionally, learn to observe your emotions and act mindfully. Example: dealing with conflict in a relationship. When conflict arises in a relationship, rather than letting anger control your actions, remain calm and think about how to resolve the issue rationally. This helps you avoid impulsive actions and preserve the relationship. Practice patience and calmness in the face of difficulty. Patience and calmness are important virtues in Stoicism, helping us maintain self-control in challenging situations. When faced with difficulties, practicing patience allows you to keep your composure and approach the problem rationally. Chapter 9. Building mental resilience. How to overcome adversity with Stoic philosophy. In life, adversity is inevitable. Everyone faces difficulties, challenges, and moments of despair. However, what distinguishes individuals who thrive from those who falter is not the absence of hardships, but how they deal with them. Stoic philosophy teaches that resilience, the ability to bounce back from adversity, is a crucial skill in life. It is this mental resilience that enables us to face life's challenges with strength and perseverance. Why is mental resilience important? Mental resilience helps us maintain stability in times of crisis. Without resilience, we can easily become overwhelmed by adversity, losing our sense of control and direction. Stoic philosophy offers valuable principles that teach us how to cultivate mental resilience and use adversity as an opportunity for growth. Stoic principles for building mental resilience. Reframe adversity as opportunity. In Stoic philosophy, challenges and hardships are viewed as opportunities for growth. Instead of viewing adversity as something negative, Stoics believe that these moments can help us develop virtues like patience, courage, and wisdom. By reframing how we see adversity, we can use it as a catalyst for personal development. Example, facing financial difficulties. If you are facing financial problems rather than feeling defeated, consider this as an opportunity to learn how to better manage your resources, budget effectively, and build long-term financial stability. This mindset shift transforms the problem into a chance for self-improvement. Strengthen your mind through Stoic exercises. Stoics often engaged in mental exercises to prepare themselves for adversity. Practices such as imagining worst-case scenarios, premeditation malorum, help them build resilience by preparing for the unexpected. By visualizing possible hardships in advance, they developed a mindset that could remain steady in the face of difficulty. Example, preparing for setbacks in business. Before embarking on a new business venture, practicing premeditation malorum allows you to mentally prepare for potential setbacks, such as failure or market fluctuations. By anticipating these challenges, you become more adaptable and resilient when they arise. Practice detachment from external outcomes. Stoicism teaches that we should not attach our happiness or self-worth to external outcomes, which are often beyond our control. By focusing on internal values like integrity, effort, and virtue, we can build resilience against disappointments. Detachment from outcomes helps us maintain our peace of mind even when things do not go as planned. Example, managing unforeseen career changes. If you lose a job or face an unexpected career setback, rather than feeling devastated, remind yourself that your worth is not tied to external achievements. Focus on your internal qualities and how you can continue to grow regardless of the external circumstances. Develop a strong sense of purpose. Having a clear sense of purpose can provide strength in times of adversity. Stoic philosophy encourages individuals to live in accordance with their values and purpose, which acts as a guiding force even in the face of difficulties. When we have a strong sense of purpose, challenges become more manageable because they are seen as part of the journey towards fulfilling that purpose. Example, overcoming personal loss. If you experience a personal loss, such as the death of a loved one, having a strong sense of purpose in life can help you cope with grief. Rather than being consumed by sorrow, you can find meaning in honoring their memory and continuing to pursue your life's mission. Real-life applications. Stoic resilience in daily life. In daily life, resilience can be applied to a range of challenges, from small frustrations to major life events. Whether dealing with a difficult colleague, facing a health scare, or experiencing a personal loss, the Stoic principles of reframing adversity, practicing mental preparedness, detaching from outcomes, and staying rooted in purpose will help you maintain strength and balance through it all. Conclusion: mental resilience is not just about enduring hardships, but thriving through them. With Stoic philosophy as a guide, we can build the mental fortitude to face life's challenges with strength and optimism. By viewing adversity as an opportunity for growth, preparing ourselves mentally for hardships, detaching from outcomes, and maintaining a strong sense of purpose, we can cultivate the resilience necessary to lead a fulfilling and meaningful life. Chapter 10. The Power of Inner Peace. Applying Stoic Principles to Everyday Life. Inner peace is a crucial element of a fulfilling life. It enables us to navigate life's ups and downs with a sense of calm and stability. Stoic philosophy provides a framework for achieving and maintaining inner peace by focusing on what we can control and letting go of what we cannot. This chapter explores how to apply Stoic principles to everyday situations to cultivate inner tranquility and live a more harmonious life. The importance of inner peace. Inner peace is essential for well-being and effective functioning in daily life. It helps us handle stress, make better decisions, and maintain healthy relationships. Stoicism teaches that inner peace comes from focusing on our own thoughts and actions rather than external events. By aligning our actions with our values and accepting what is beyond our control, we can achieve a state of inner tranquility. Stoic strategies for cultivating inner peace. Focus on what you can control. One of the core teachings of Stoicism is to concentrate on what is within our control and to accept what is not. This principle helps to reduce unnecessary stress and anxiety by shifting our focus from external circumstances to our own responses and attitudes. Example: dealing with traffic jams. If you are stuck in traffic, rather than becoming frustrated, remind yourself that you cannot control the traffic. Instead, focus on how you can use this time productively, such as listening to an audiobook or practicing mindfulness. Practice mindfulness and self-reflection. Mindfulness and self-reflection are essential practices in Stoicism that help us stay grounded in the present moment and understand our internal states. Regular reflection on our thoughts and actions allows us to align them with our values and goals. Example: reflecting on daily experiences. At the end of each day, take a few moments to reflect on your actions and reactions. Consider whether they were in line with your values and what you can improve. This practice fosters self-awareness and helps maintain inner peace. Embrace the present moment. Stoicism encourages us to live in the present moment and not be overly concerned with the past or future. By focusing on the present, we can reduce anxiety and improve our overall well-being. Embracing the present moment involves appreciating what we have now and acting with intention. Example: enjoying a meal. When eating, fully engage with the experience by savoring each bite and appreciating the food. By being present during this simple activity, you cultivate mindfulness and enhance your overall sense of contentment. Cultivate gratitude. Gratitude is a powerful tool for maintaining inner peace. Stoics believe that by recognizing and appreciating the positive aspects of our lives, we can shift our focus from what we lack to what we have. Example: keeping a gratitude journal. Maintain a journal where you regularly write down things you are grateful for. This practice helps to shift your focus from problems to positive aspects of your life, fostering a sense of inner peace and contentment. Develop emotional resilience. Emotional resilience involves managing our emotions in a way that maintains our inner peace. Stoic principles teach us to accept and manage our emotions rather than being controlled by them. Example: managing anger. When you feel anger rising, use Stoic techniques such as deep breathing and reframing the situation. Recognize that anger is a natural emotion, but how you respond to it is within your control. Real-life applications: achieving inner peace with Stoicism. In everyday life, applying Stoic principles can help you manage stress, build resilience, and maintain inner peace. Whether you are dealing with a challenging situation at work, navigating a personal relationship, or facing a difficult decision, Stoicism provides valuable tools for maintaining calm and focus. Conclusion: achieving and maintaining inner peace is a continuous journey that requires practice and commitment. By applying Stoic principles to everyday life, we can cultivate a sense of tranquility that supports our well-being and enhances our quality of life. Focusing on what we can control, practicing mindfulness, embracing the present moment, cultivating gratitude, and developing emotional resilience are key strategies for achieving inner peace. As we integrate these principles into our daily routines, we create a more harmonious and fulfilling life. Start today by identifying one Stoic principle that resonates with you and incorporate it into your daily life. Whether it's focusing on what you can control, practicing mindfulness, or cultivating gratitude, take small steps towards applying these teachings. By doing so, you can begin to experience the transformative power of Stoic philosophy and build a foundation of inner peace that supports you through life's challenges.